Honorable Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, Your Excellency Dr. Harini Amarsurya, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, a very good morning to you all. Namaskar. I'm delighted to join the inaugural session of high-level policy dialogue on optimizing food, water, and energy for better nutrition in South Asia. I commend the government of Sri Lanka and the World Bank for taking this initiative to host very important dialogue, bringing together various stakeholders, practitioners, policymakers, innovators, private sector, from within our region and beyond. There is a convergence in the goals of BIMSTEC and regional policy dialogue aimed at reducing food loss and waste, which, as underlined, will contribute to enhancing food and nutrition security. The outcome of this dialogue will be beneficial for the BIMSTEC member states in addressing the challenges they face of ensuring food and nutrition security for their people. I also commend the initiative of organizing the Innovation Fair, showcasing various solutions to address the challenges of food loss and waste reduction, water conservation, energy efficiency, and sustainable logistics. I'm confident it will encourage more innovation, enabling us to address these challenges effectively. I'm confident that the ideas and initiatives emerging from this dialogue will contribute to promoting regional cooperation in agriculture and allied sectors for ensuring food security and nutrition for people in South Asia and Southeast Asia. I again extend my sincere gratitude to Sapling, the World Bank and Government of Sri Lanka for their kind invitation to me to participate in this dialogue. Excellencies, distinguished participants, I want to be as brief as David was, and also I would be speaking more about BIMSTEC. I'm not an expert, so just a disclaimer. But I will also talk about what BIMSTEC has been trying to do in the areas which are directly relevant to the theme of this dialogue. Briefly about BIMSTEC, because many of you may not be aware, BIMSTEC stands for the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation. It brings together 7 countries located in South Asia and Southeast Asia: Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Thailand. Our members are bound by historical, cultural, and civilizational linkages, which provides a solid foundation for working together to realize our shared aspirations for security, sustainable development, and prosperity. BIMSTEC has, since its inception, made significant progress in forging regional cooperation in various sectors, underlining its relevance for regional security and development. We have a very clearly defined agenda, which comprises 16 sectors, and we have grouped them together so that each member state can lead regional cooperation in one or more than one sectors, and each member state becomes equal stakeholder and contributes equally to success of BIMSTEC. Also, BIMSTEC has remained focused on its core mandate of technical and economic cooperation and has avoided placing political issues on its agenda, which has been its core strength. Sri Lanka, a founding member of BIMSTEC, has made immense contribution to the progress that we have made in forging regional cooperation. It leads BIMSTEC initiatives for regional cooperation in key sectors such as science, technology and innovation, health and human resource development. But it has also contributed to progress in many other sectors and continues to host meetings and other capacity building events. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Her Excellency Dr. Harini Amarsurya, Honorable Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, for the support that we have received from Government of Sri Lanka in forging regional cooperation under BIMSTEC. Excellencies, distinguished participants, Recognizing the importance of agriculture in realizing sustainable development, providing livelihood, generating employment, and ensuring food security, our member states have given a very high priority to cooperation in agriculture and allied sectors. Agriculture and food security together with fisheries and livestock. This is one group of the sectors, and here the regional cooperation is led by Myanmar. BIMSTEC has made considerable progress in fostering regional cooperation in these sectors. We have adopted a plan of action which has identified 17 points of action in 5 key areas of cooperation, with the broader objective of ensuring food security and nutrition, reducing rural poverty, as well as increasing resilience to climate change. Climate-smart agriculture practices are essential to making our food systems more resilient. In this regard, promoting sustainable agricultural practices by strengthening regional cooperation in climate-smart agriculture has also been identified as one of the priority areas for cooperation under our plan of action. In fisheries and livestock sector too, we have adopted a plan of action which was recently approved by the 3rd meeting of BIMSTEC agriculture ministers, which was hosted by Nepal in Kathmandu. And that plan of action is now being implemented. The ministerial meeting in Kathmandu considered a number of progressive proposals for enhancing cooperation in these sectors. And I would like to highlight just a few of them. There is a proposal for establishment of a BIMSTEC food reserve to address the issues around food security. We are looking at creation of a BIMSTEC seed bank so that we can encourage more agriculture production through cooperation in sharing high-yielding varieties of different crops. We are looking at promotion of regional trade in agricultural commodities. There is potential for enhancing our intra-regional trade, and that's now on the agenda. And our member states are looking at creating a separate expert group. We are also looking at promotion of climate resilient agriculture, and we want to create a network of agriculture research and development institutions of our region so that they can exchange information on real-time basis. Member states put forward a number of proposals to have capacity building workshops and seminars for sharing knowledge, technologies, and best practices. And India has offered to establish a BIMSTEC Center of Excellence in Agriculture, which will anchor regional cooperation in agriculture and allied sectors in future. There are many other sectors on our agenda which are relevant to theme of today's deliberations in this conference. The Joint Working Group on Environment and Climate Change has finalized a plan of action and an action matrix. It focuses on 3 key areas: biodiversity, waste management, and climate change related issues. Then we have an expert group on mountain economy, which is very important for our member states. That working group has also finalized a plan of action, and it will focus on some of the areas relevant to the theme of discussion today. BIMSTEC Center for Weather and Climate has been assisting our member states with tailored climate and weather forecasts. There are 2 other sectors which are also relevant for the discussion which will be held in this conference: blue economy and energy. We are looking forward to the very first meeting of the expert group on blue economy, which will contribute also to food security of our member states. And in energy, we already have an action plan and we have a memorandum of understanding for interconnecting the grids of our member states, which will then contribute to green energy transition of our member states. I can inform you here that very recently we had Nepal transferring 40 megawatt of electricity to Bangladesh. So the electricity grids of our 4 members are already interconnected: India, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Nepal. And we are looking forward to extending it to all the BIMSTEC member states. The BIMSTEC Secretariat has been actively pursuing partnerships with regional and international organizations. So in agriculture sector, we already have a partnership with IFPRI with the aim to collaborate on a range of activities focusing on policy analysis and advice, research and capacity building, and dissemination of knowledge and best practices in some key areas: agriculture, trade, food safety, and climate change. I would like to also mention here that we have been engaged with the World Bank, one of the partners for this conference, and we have been partnering with ADB for past 20 years. With the World Bank, we also have a project in health sector, and we have taken all the administrative and other measures in order to implement that project. It will focus on pandemic prevention, preparedness, and response through One Health approach. And here again, I would like to compliment the government of Sri Lanka, which leads cooperation in health sector, for having worked together very closely with the World Bank in pushing forward this project. And we are now looking forward to its implementation. There are opportunities here I would like to mention for further cooperation between BIMSTEC and the World Bank and the other organizations which have supported this conference, because there is commonality in our agenda. BIMSTEC is as much focused on sustainable regional development as you are, and therefore we can be partners, particularly in sectors like environment and climate change. Excellencies, distinguished participants, I would like to just briefly mention that BIMSTEC is poised to emerge as a vibrant and dynamic regional organization. 7 BIMSTEC member states are located at the heart of Indian Ocean, around Bay of Bengal. Together we are 1.8 billion or more people, and we contribute significantly to global GDP and global trade. We enjoy very strong political support of our member state, which was evident at the 6th BIMSTEC summit. And therefore, as I stated earlier, BIMSTEC can be your partner for any initiative that you would like to take towards regional sustainable development in Bay of Bengal. In conclusion, I wish to commend once again the government of Sri Lanka, Sapling, and the World Bank for convening this dialogue to address the critical challenges which were highlighted earlier that we face in achieving food security and nutrition, and how reducing food loss and waste can directly contribute to that, and how it can also contribute directly to our global climate action and regional climate action. BIMSTEC is ready to work with all its member states as well as all the other partners to achieve these shared goals and other shared goals for sustainable development. I'm confident that the deliberations which will be held today and tomorrow will yield valuable insights, enabling us to chart new strategies and foster new innovations for ensuring food security and nutrition for countries in South Asia, Southeast Asia, and beyond. And I would like to assure you that BIMSTEC will be a reliable partner for your initiatives in this regard. Thank you very much again for extending an invitation to me to participate here and to have this opportunity to talk about BIMSTEC and what BIMSTEC has been doing in the sectors which are relevant to theme of your conference. I wish you a great day of deliberations. Namaskar again.